This clip is brought to you by VegasWinners.com. Get expert sports betting advice from some of the best handicappers in the world. Head on over to VegasWinners.com and win yourself some money.
Your question on that one. They set it up everywhere they went. James O'Neill, he wants to know fantasy booking. Oh, this is a good one. It's Randy Macho Man Savage and Roddy Piper. The match is going to be WrestleMania. Vince says, Bruce, the ball's in your court on this one. How would you book the lead up to this match? Who's the heel? Who's the face? Would you make this a regular one-fall cage or something else? How do you get us there? Piper and Savage, WrestleMania.
Part of that's easy. I mean, Piper would be your babyface, Randy would be your heel, and I think that in the end you'd have Piper go over. But I could definitely see a very similar build to what Savage did with Steamboat and trying to take out Piper's vocal cords or his throat, hurting his throat in some way so that Roddy couldn't talk, because God knows that would be a disaster. And you know, both of those guys have very similar styles. Both are natural heels anyway, but I think that Randy could be more of the asshole in that kind of a build.
And I like what you said there as far as first thing, his strength. Take away his strength, which is his mouth, and build it all around that, similar to the Steamboat deal. So it's like you've been doing this for a while or something, Bruce.
No.
You just came up with that like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. There you go, James. Sounds like a good match to me. I think I'd buy a ticket to it. Aaron Sheik says, who are some wrestlers' talent that are very thin-skinned as it pertains to criticism from fans and Vince?
God, that's probably too many to name too. But there were, you know, there were a lot that just saw themselves one way, and Vince a lot of times would see them another way, and that they didn't. If they went out and did something that didn't get over, that it was everyone else's fault instead of their own. So they thought that it wasn't necessarily them. It was, well, that the audience just didn't get it. Like, well, yeah, that's the point. The audience didn't get it. The audience didn't buy it. So now we need to tweak what the hell we're doing. Those are too many to name, and just go down the list. And Randy Savage was very sensitive in that way a lot of times. Piper could be sensitive in that way a lot of times. I think anybody that cares is sensitive to that. Some can let it roll off their shoulders. Some would harbor it.
Early days, Shawn, prior to the second comeback, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
To a certain point, yes.
Neil Wagner, he comes out and says, ask Bruce, is there one?
There, see, that's a goddamn name your parents would give you.
Right, Neil.
Goddamn Neil Wagner. Neil Wagner. Not fucking squiggly. Not goddamn fucking, bazooka. Or Jughead. It's a fucking name. Neil. What do you want, Neil? Now that we built you up, your question better be fucking good.
Oh, here, Neil, the All-American Neil Wagner says,
for fuck's sake.
Is there one?
I just got to add in this bullshit. Just goddamn, why can't you be Neil Wagner? Just fucking be Neil.
Is there one show that Bruce thinks back and wishes he had a redo on? Whether it be a bad finish, just an off night, anything that you think back on as you sit there in your easy chair and think, man, I just wish I had a redo on that show. Pay-per-view.
Not anymore. Nope. Not anymore. It's live TV. It was meant to happen. And by God, we meant it to happen if it happened live.
There you go.
I used to think, oh my God, oh shit, no, fuck that. It's live. You move on. It was meant to happen if it was live.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.